68 your temperature, high temperature today. We have a first alert weather day in place today because of strong storms, chances it'll be around. Now, here's the thing. Most of your day, probably 95, 96, 97% of your day, maybe even more than that, it's going to be completely dry. But we do have a chance for some severe weather. It's going to come from this area right here. It doesn't look like much right now. It's sliding through parts of Indiana. It's on the back end of this warm front that's sliding through right now. As this area comes through, though, we will have a chance for severe weather, and we'll have another chance for some stronger storms later tonight. It looks like just after midnight. Right now, I do want to point out, if you're traveling to the west, we're going to see a lot of rain starting now going through Sunday. They already have flood watches in effect just off to the west for almost all of Ohio because of the rain that we're expecting to see. Some areas could be looking at potentially more than 5 inches of rain starting now and going through the weekend, at least just off to our west into Ohio. For us, we're not going to see as much rain, but we're really expecting to see some decent totals over the weekend. Today, your rain chance will be confined to a couple of hours from noon all the way up until about 4 o'clock. We'll have a very brief cell, a line of showers that'll come through. Can't rule out something severe there, maybe some large hail or some gusty winds. That'll move off. The rest of your day will be dry. We'll have another chance for storms tomorrow. Slight risk, so it's a marginal risk today. It's a slight risk of severe weather coming in on your Thursday, and it will start early. First round, notice that time there, probably before 5 o'clock. So before dawn, we'll see our first round of rain. We'll continue to see some rain chances. We'll dry out as we're heading into the afternoon, and then right as a lot of folks are heading home from school and work, we'll see another round of storms coming through. Potential for another chance for some rain and storms heading into Friday morning will be there as well. I think a lot of folks are going to be sleeping pretty well as that comes through. A lot of Friday's looking dry. It's looking dry for the home opener for the Pirates on Friday night, even though the rain chances will be around both Saturday and Sunday, and that's where we could see potentially some delays because of just how wet it's expected to be. 38, your temperature right now, winds out of the east at 8 miles an hour. We have probably seen our low temperature already today. Expect those temperatures to start to slowly tick up for the rest of the day. 68 high temperature today. Only hit 49 yesterday. Let's break it down for you just so you can see exactly what to expect. I already have your noon temperature there at 60 degrees, 66 at 3 with a couple of thunderstorms around. Your 6 o'clock temperature there at 66, 74 your high temperature on Thursday. So a very warm air mass will be in place. Even with the rain showers, still have us into the 70s. Noon temperature right there at 67. Do want to quickly talk about the weekend. I just put it in on Saturday, but you can see these really big rain totals, especially off to the west and down to the south. We're going to be on the edge of kind of that bullseye where we could be looking at upwards of 3 to 4 inches of rain coming in on Saturday and so really over the course of the weekend. We do cool down as we're heading into next week.